the incident that happened aboard American Airlines have gone viral, and people are saying that I fly all the time. This never happened to me. It couldn't have happened to you. Like every flight ever flown has the exact same crew. That makes no sense. I do have some facts. Fact, I bought my ticket 5 days early, so I was not a last minute upgrade. Fact, I was in fact in first class. No, it wasn't premium economy. No, it wasn't business. Tell that to my ticket.
Hello family, it's Marvin. If it's your first time on my YouTube channel, feel free to subscribe. On today's hot episode, all our attention will be at the American Airlines, where a black woman was denied food by the flight crew. She had booked a first class flight and she was the only black person around. This move has made black Americans angry with the airlines, some claiming why deny her food and all the other passengers get served food duly. We can also see her speaking facts on how the turnaround event happened on a flight from Florida to Miami. Let's watch the following videos.
I did have someone next to me. No, I did not push my tray to the side and make a video for clickbait. Fact, the only thing I consumed aboard that plane was a cup of coffee. No, I didn't eat before. No, I didn't eat after. The only thing I consumed was a cup of coffee. Fact, I was awake the whole time. I had cramps from PMS and I was texting my boyfriend the whole flight. I mean, I was fuming. Fact, I was not offered anything else, not a bag of chips, no cookies, no bread, not even an explanation. Fact, my flight attendant did in fact told me that they ran out. Simple as that. Now, if you want to get into feelings, I felt dismissed, humiliated, left out, shamed. Took everything I had not to cry or made a scene. These are the facts. If you want to get into theories, mistakes, why didn't my flight attendant says, oh my god, I'm so sorry, would you like some chips, would you like anything else, my bad. She just said we ran out and walked off. Ran out, walked right off. These are the facts.
So that video going viral of that girl that's on the American Airlines plane, and apparently as you can see, everyone has food, but apparently she doesn't have any. And she captions on the video that apparently all the food, she was told by staff that all the food ran out. Now, I'm gonna just say this. Had that been me personally, whenever I'm in a place and I'm experiencing unfair treatment, I literally, if I'm in a place where I'm vlogging, I'm just going to pull out my camera and say something like, well, as you can see, I'm here on American Airlines. You can look around, everyone is eating, but I myself, as you can see, I don't have any food. So I was told by the staff that, there's no more food left. So what I'm going to go ahead and do now is probably signal for the staff to come. There has to be something that maybe I can purchase. Yeah, I'm just going to settle for some snacks that I can buy that are, because obviously the food that are here that they're offering that comes with the first class, like the things that I'm entitled to as a part of the benefit from purchasing my first class tickets. I was told that there's no more of those complimentary things. So good thing I have money. I'm just going to purchase some snacks because at this point I can't rely on food to be served. I'm going to have to make sure I can good thing I can afford Biscoff and a ginger ale, so that way I can keep my sugar from going low or passing out on this airplane, because the food that I was relying on receiving, obviously they don't have it for me or to give. So yeah, y'all gotta be able to open. Sometimes you don't even have to have a conversation with any of these people. You just need to
Imagine you're on a plane and you're in first class and they run out of food. They gave everybody else food and you're the last person to get it, and they tell you ran out. You don't have to imagine, because if you're black, that's literally reality. So this woman was on a plane. This black woman was on a plane, American Airlines in first class, and they didn't give her any food. They told her it ran out, right? And she was asking a question of, in her explanation video, if y'all know how many seats are in first class, how did you run out of food? And she was asking all those questions first, right? Her brain didn't even go to suing, right? But it's just crazy. Like, when you're black, they always try to humble you. And somebody in the comments was like, American Airlines is what y'all think Spirit is. Y'all want to deem Spirit as ratchet and all types of stuff, a black American stereotype, basically, right? When Spirit, a lot of people don't even have issues on there. Y'all see Spirit stuff and y'all just run with it a lot of the time. But whole time is these racist ass airlines like American Airlines that are fucking racist. And I heard some stuff about Southwest too, but that's alleged, I guess. So yeah, American Airlines, I hope she sue y'all for everything y'all fucking have. I hope she becomes a millionaire and there won't be no, yeah, there's no more food because she's going to have all the food. All the platters, all the plates, that's going to be hers now. She's going to own American Airlines because y'all want to be racist and trying to humble somebody. Fuck out of here.
Imagine being the only person, the only black female in first class. You are the only black person, you are the only black female in first class, and when it's time for them to serve the food, when it's time for them to prepare the meals and break the drinks and all the things that go on in fucking first class, they tell you they done ran out. Mind you, first class only got like 8 seats. On this whole big ass fucking plane, y'all only brought 7 meals for fucking first class. I'm really fucking confused, honey. I am confusion. And another thing, when you look at her video, like the way she's sitting, it looks like I could be wrong, but it looks like she's sitting on that aisle seat in the first class, right? Now, she's the only black person. Everybody else is white. But the person beside her got food. So you're literally going to pass the plate around me and give it to that bitch and then tell me y'all ran out. And this is American Airlines, by the way. What in the fuck is going on? I hope she sues them for everything. And I'm not even gonna say about my bad experience with American Airlines. They ain't got to worry about me. They ain't got to worry about me no more.
Black lady is claiming that she didn't get served because she was black in first class in American Airlines. She decides to make it about race. Guys, not everything is about race. When you sit in row 4 in first class, every once in a blue moon, they will run out of food. But it's not because of your race. She could have just chosen to sit in the 3rd row, the 2nd row, or the 1st row. That would not have happened. It was going to happen to whoever sat in that seat. She happened to sit in that seat. And it's crazy because it's so easy to race bait. Point the finger at your skin and say, this is why this happened. Forget everything else that comes into play, like where the fuck you sit. Next time, if you don't want that to happen, sit on the 2nd row, sit in the 1st row. You plan these things ahead, especially when you sit in first class all the time. You know about this. You know what's worse? You know that those flight attendants are some of the best flight attendants in the... I have had bad experiences, but it's never because of a race issue. It might be because the flight attendant was a little off that day. But it never, not once, has it been because of race. And look at me, guys. I'm as freaking Mexican as you can get. Have I ever been discriminated against in first class in American Airlines? Absolutely fucking not.
And yeah, American, let that have been me in first class and y'all ain't had no food for me to eat. I've been knocking everybody's shit over, nobody eating. How about that?
Announcement: I wouldn't fly American Airlines if I were you. I'm putting a route on everyone who works for American Airlines, everyone who was on that fucking flight, with the exception of the children, because there's a black woman who was flying in first class and she was the only one who didn't get food. The food ran out. Oh my gosh. I'm putting a route on American Airlines.
Now, imagine being on a plane, right? And you get a first class ticket and you board your flight, you go sit down, you're waiting for your food. They serve everybody food and you're the last person and the staff comes to you and tell you they've run out. So they served everybody and you're the only black person. They come to you and they tell you, oh, they've run out. So this is what happened to an influencer, a black influencer that got a first class ticket on an American Airlines plane, and they served white people, and it got to her turn. They told her the food is finished. What are you going to do? So American Airlines are under fire after this happened on their plane. Listen, I don't care what's happening. I don't care who is meant to or is going to come. I need my food. I need to get the services I paid for. Because there's no way you're going to tell me that I'm paying a first class ticket, come to your plane, and you're telling me that there's no food for me after you've served all the white people, and then I have no food. When I've paid, I'm going to get the services for which I've paid for. I don't care what's happening to your food. You know what? You should have known that there are 60 people in first class. So you portion the food to go around to serve 60 people. I don't care what's happening.
Black Americans are wealthy as it also applies to white Americans. A black person paying for a first-class ticket should be treated with respect alongside other passengers. It's so sad the black woman had to face discrimination of her color. Do you term this as racism? Let me know what you think on the comment section below, and don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Thank you family. Bye.